welcome back to my channel. On this channel I talk about faith, lifestyle. I also review books and magazines. Hope you are doing well. If you are subscribing or seeing me for the first time, thank you so much for my new and returning subscribers. Don't forget, as you know, just to keep the channel going, to keep liking and subscribing and commenting. It shows interaction with my video and also puts me in a better place with YouTube. All right, so today I'm just going to talk about my experience briefly in the UK school. So by God's grace, I've worked in the school for around about 10 years plus or minus, although I had breaks in between, but most of the times I've been in the school. Let's get started. So when I was in Nigeria, I worked in a school, but not like a full-grown school. It was more like a preschool or reception, as we would call it in the UK, and up until I think primary 1 or primary 2. So because it was a small school, I was kind of the all in all. So I was the teacher, I was the administrator, I was the, in fact at some point the owner of the school referred to me as the head teacher. So but obviously I don't have the qualification, but I think just because of the roles I play in the school at that time, she referred to me as the head teacher. But anyway, as a story for another day. So coming to the UK, I thought I was just going to jump into the school system and just carry on being a teacher and just teach like I used to do in Nigeria. But I found that I had to go through, I knew I was going to study, but I didn't think I was going to go through a lot of processes just to become a qualified teacher in the UK. Luckily, before I left Nigeria, I had a bachelor's degree in business administration. Hello, maybe that's why I have a business side of me. And so there, when I came here, I had to take it through a comparative process, which is called NARIC, NARICK, or I'll check the spelling and put. So with NARIC, you're able to compare your results. So they tell you where your result is coming from and what the equivalent is in the UK. So that was the first thing I did. And when I did that, that gave me, which is a very good result, I'm grateful. And it gave me the things that I need to do. So if your NARIC comparability assessment and comparative assessment tells you what it means in the UK. So for some people, they have to write the A levels again, or they have to redo their maths or English or whatever it is they have to do. But luckily, I could go through into uni, and I had to go through to the I think the second level, because it was adding up to a point. I can't remember, it was a lot complicated then. Anyway, I was able to go to uni, so I had to go through another set of degree, which I'm grateful for, because it gave me an opportunity to have a classroom experience. And with the classroom experience, I was able to, you know, get all of these things done easily and quickly. So by God's grace, my husband and I, we prayed about it. We looked at the options. We looked at the unis around us that I can go to, which is not too far from home. So I started the course, and at the same time, I had a placement. But before then, I went to a college. That was just me trying to get into the system. So I went to a college, and there I did a supporting in teaching and learning program, which is, I think, for a year. And after that placement, we were given a school to work with. So I was in the school volunteering, getting experience, asking questions, having the opportunity to help children one-to-one as a group, and all of those things. So after the 1 year supported teaching and learning program, I think not long after that, I had my son, my second child, and we also moved house. So everything stopped after that for a while, and then I went back to uni, and with the uni opportunity, I now went back into school to do my proper full teacher training course. But again, at the end of that, obviously I was working in the school. I was given the opportunity to, you know, do assessments, to have a group of children, to teach sometimes. But at the end of that, I decided, because it was having a very strong impact on my family, and because my family is very young and I haven't got like a carer, it's just between my husband and I looking after the children. My mom helps sometimes as well, every time or whenever she's available to help. So yeah, I thought it was going to be too much for my family, so I stopped. I stopped, yeah. But then after stopping, I had just 1 more year to become a full qualified teacher with a QTS. It's called Qualified Teacher Status. And I thought, if I go into it and I become a crap teacher, what's the point? Because I just knew that my family first, and I just knew I needed to look after them. They were very young, especially my son. When I started the course, I was breastfeeding him, so I had to put him in nursery. My mom was helping. It was just a bit chaotic. And I thought, hang on a minute, these children are not going to be with you forever. Focus on them for now. Once they leave the nest, yeah, or once they get to the point where they can look after themselves, I can now go back to my passion, or if it's something I still want to do, or if it's something I've decided over the years to change my course or to change what I want to do. So another thing I gained in the classroom is that they are very, very I mean, I don't know about you, but the schools I've worked with, they're very respectful. So your pleases and thank you. I know where I'm coming from in Nigeria, we expect a lot from the younger. We expect them to be a bit more respectful. Whether we return the respect is a different thing. But then we just want them. Even here, the children are very respectful, but you have to also respect them. So as much as they are saying please and thank you to you, you also use a lot of please and thank you. Also, one thing I learned is that working with the younger children, you learn quickly. So I worked in a primary school, and it just gave me the opportunity to learn very, very quickly, because they look up to you. They talk to you, they expect a lot from you, so you just need to brace yourself up very, very quickly. So that's another thing I learned. And I also noticed that the setting, the UK setting and the classroom setting in Nigeria, when I was there, I know a lot of things have changed now. It was very different. So you just had everything laid out everywhere. You know, the UK system, you have, you know, the plan for the day, you have the interventions, you have all of those things, which I think some of the schools in Nigeria also have. But when I was there, we didn't have much of these things. We just treated the SEN children slightly. I don't think I had somebody helping then. I had to do the SEN children and the non-SEN children. So SEN children are just children who have special needs, all right? So, but being in the UK, I've gone for training. I've had, you know, a lot of opportunity and exposure to all of these things in the classroom, and it also exposed me to help some of the children with special needs. And it's just a very interesting thing working in a primary school. I just love the fact that you don't know what you will get in the day. So one of my very interesting experience in school was I went to work one day, and a child came to the school crying that she's lost her pet, and I had to deal with the situation. So don't ask me how I dealt with it, but it was dealt with, okay? And I had to, you know, think about how to talk up to her, because I don't own a pet, so I don't really know how she feels about it. So, but then we were able to sort it out happily. She went back to class happy and joyful. And yeah, so it's always a different thing, you know, being a teacher or being a teaching assistant or being an assistant teacher, whatever you call it in your country. It's just interesting. It's amazing working with children. And, you know, with the UK experience, it's vast, you know, it just broadens my mind, opens my mind and my eyes up. And it's just such a wonderful opportunity that I'm so super grateful for. I do not take it for granted. And it's just different. It's just different from where I've come from. It's just different from, I think, a lot of countries as well. But I mean, from my experience, it's a superb, you know, set up. I like the way everything is set. So let me know in the comment section below if you have experience working in a different country in the school. What is different? What do you notice? What has changed you? Maybe your perception about the whole environment, the whole setting. And I might do another video if people want to know more. I think it was just a question I got from somebody recently asking me about my experience in the UK school, and I thought, oh well, I'll do a video so that if anybody needs anything to refer to, they can also always find this video very helpful. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. That's me done. All right, okay. Don't forget to comment as well. Like I said earlier, it does really go a long way to help me to show that people are actually watching this video. All right, whatever you do, make sure you keep going, keep moving, and don't stop till I see you next time. Bye.